welcome to Ansel. So today it is the 59th episode in the space series. So today we're going to discuss about another rover that landed on Mars called as Spirit. Yes, it even has a spirit, but not a human spirit. It has a spirit of NASA because they are the ones who are controlling it. So Spirit, also known as MERA, which means Mars Exploration Rover A. It is also known as MER2. Yes. So it is a Mars robotic rover which was active from 2004 to 2010, and then it was stuck in soft sand especially. And then since 2009 they are trying to make the rover just get out of the sand, but now 2010 they couldn't. The last communication happened, and finally in 2011 the mission was killed. Not exactly the mission, but the spirit of Spirit was gone. That was pretty weird to say. So it was one of the two rovers of NASA's Mars Exploration Rover mission managed by the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. So this was the second one, I think. Yeah. So it landed successfully within the impact crater, which is known as Guizhou on Mars, on January 4th, 2004, which was 3 weeks before its twin Opportunity, also known as MERB, also landed on the complete opposite side of Mars, because the twins can't stay close to each other. They need to stay very far from each other. Yes, it's not actual. Yeah, okay. So on the launch date of the Spirit was on June 10th, 2003, and then it arrived a lot of time later on January 4th, 2004, in which it landed on the Guizhou crater on Mars. So the rocket that sent Spirit to Mars was Delta II, because there was also one. So this was remodeled Delta. So launch site was on Cape Canaveral, because every launch site that the NASA does is always in Cape Canaveral. Only one time I have seen this launch site different other than Cape Canaveral. This name is so boring when this videos. Why? So the end of the mission was, so first it was declared as it was ended on May 25th, 2011, in which Spirit lost its spirit. Yes. Then its last contact with Spirit was on March 22nd, 2010. That is the actual de facto time when Spirit lost its spirit. That's pretty weird to say. Spirit lost its spirit. Why? Okay. So next, the instruments. So Spirit had a panoramic camera, which are just cameras which move around and just take one photo instead of many of them. Yes. So that feature is in your phones too. And next, the microscopic images to see inside rocks microscopically, because normal view isn't enough. Yeah. Next is the miniature thermal emission spectrometer, which is just a spectrometer which just looks at the heat. Yes, we can understand it by the word thermal. Yes. So next, there's an alpha particle X-ray spectrometer. The same thing, but instead of heat, it looks at X-rays. That's pretty simple. Again, an alpha particle X-ray. Yes. So next, there are magnet arrays, because they also need magnets. And finally, navigation cameras to just see where the rover is going. If it is going that way or that way or that way or that way. Yes. So then, and finally, the major accomplishment Spirit did, because before it lost its spirit. Why am I saying spirit so many times in one sentence? So it studied the history of the climate and water at sites on Mars where conditions may once have been favorable for life. So there's a theory like when before the life came onto Earth, Mars was actually pretty good. It had water, it had good land, but not trees, I think, because life was not there yet, and it was pretty beautiful. But suddenly it lost its magnetic field to the sun, and then it is the barren wasteland which you see now. So that is a theory. So here Spirit studied if some regions which could have been favorable to life, so if we can go there again and then make a colony there, yes, to study the water and the climate in those special regions where it could have been favorable to life. So yeah, this is for today about spirit. Bye.